Hey friends, Father Frank Pavone here, National Director of Priests for Life, bringing you my daily diary segments. This is one of my favorite videos to make, and let's see, I'm going to cover the days from Friday, May 27th, through the Memorial Day weekend, right through Memorial Day, May 30th. So what did I do? Friday the 27th, I was up at my desk fairly early. It had been a long night the night before, but I got to my desk, did some emails, and caught up on some documents I had to read, and then went into chapel and said Mass, taped it for later broadcast. Got onto the phone with my administrative team and also the briefing and with the staff, full staff, and then started meeting with various staff people and doing work in my office for that early part of the morning. I had to approve an upcoming newsletter. I had to do some work in regard to outreach to our priests and our deacons who have been most responsive to us. And then I had a 1-hour live radio interview for one of the Florida radio stations. That was from 11 a.m. to noon. That was for one of the Catholic radio stations. And then had a quick lunch and then more work at my desk. I had to give final approval to the new prayer book of Prayers to Mary to End Abortion. Arrange some interviews for upcoming interviews with media, and also worked with our travel department on some upcoming trips. A lot of planning goes into these trips, as you can appreciate. Had a meeting with our travel department and our executive manager at 3 o'clock. Then a little more desk work, and then at 4:30, a meeting with our gift entry department. They report to me on our progress and bringing in donations from various groups of people. Thank you if you are among them. Right from there, I went into a 5 o'clock interview with a potential new employee. We just hired one person for the data department, and now this new one I interviewed is for our broadcast studio. Hopefully you'll be hearing more about that soon. And then I got end-of-day updates from staff, took a walk, daily exercise walk, had dinner, had a 7 p.m. Call with Mark, one who helps with overall operations. And that update lasted for a while, and then I had to approve some appeal letters going out, and that concluded the day on Friday, the 27th, at night. Saturday the 28th. Now, this particular Memorial Day weekend, I was not traveling, so I was working here at my desk all day Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. On Saturday, I started off with, various work at my desk. I had to do some liturgical revisions and approve some articles that we're submitting to various publications as op-eds. Then I had the live Mass at 10 a.m., broadcast Mass. Then a quick lunch, then went to my desk again, worked more on the materials we send out to priests and parishes, the liturgy resources, we call them homily hymns, material for the bulletin and so forth, constantly updating that. Did that until 2:30, and then did some study time of some political articles, and that was from 2:30 to 3:15. At 3:15 to 4, I worked on a study of the states as far as the laws and policies that are the latest developments as they prepare for the expected overturning of Roe v. Wade. The states will have more work to do to protect the unborn. And so I, together with other pro-life leaders, of course, are keeping up on the opportunities in the various states and also preparing material to educate the public about where each state stands. So I did that from 3:15 to 4. At 4, I looked at the June plan. If you follow these updates, you know at this time of the month, I'm getting detailed planning done for the month to come. And so that takes several hours of work. I worked on that from 4 to 4:45. 4:45, I worked on some updates to our Wikipedia pages, looking at what needs to be added or changed, and getting ready to send that to our editors. And then at 5:15, I started to arrange for a quick dinner, just picked it up at a local restaurant. And then when I came back while having dinner, I tuned into the live rally of President Trump from Wyoming. Boy, was that electrifying. I hope you watch it on our website, presidenttrumprallies.com. It was great. And then in the latter part of watching it, I signed some birthday cards for donors that we send out, and also for some bishops. So that finished Saturday the 28th. Sunday the 29th, likewise, a day of work here at my office, although Sunday is also the Lord's Day, so threw in some extra prayer time and walking outside and just enjoying, of course, the nice environment we have here, both with the weather and the property that we're on. Relatively small, but we have a nice yard. And so I started out looking at some upcoming trips and also some materials regarding the Supreme Court that I have to have in order, and worked at 8:45 on some material relating to Kansas. We're helping our friends in Kansas, some of you may be among them, preparing for the vote in August on a constitutional amendment for pro-life. That is important. Did some work, prepared some radio spots for that, and some written materials. 9:45 went into the TV studio, get ready for the 10 o'clock live broadcast Mass. I did that. After Mass, 10:45, I did some updated reading on matters relating to Roe versus Wade and the Supreme Court. 11:30, I did some work on some data we have for our pro-life leaders, our colleagues. So we have to always make sure we've got the best ways of communicating with them. Had a simple lunch at 12:15. 1 o'clock, I worked on a bunch of backlogged paperwork. I have piles here in my office. People I have to contact, things they have to follow up on from meetings that we've had in the past. I did that from 1 to 1:30. 1:30 went back to working on the detailed June planning. 2 o'clock, had to prepare some things for one of my special websites, and we're also getting some material together on defending ourselves against unjust attacks by some in church authority who are so misguided that they don't support our work. 3 o'clock, studying the states once again, getting more material together on where the states stand once Roe v. Wade is reversed. 3:45, I did some work for 45 minutes on the House races. Where do we stand with taking back the House of Representatives? We actually stand pretty well, but we're working on specifically what districts need a little extra help. Took a half-hour walk at 4:30. Then I had an early dinner, worked on an action alert after dinner that we're going to send out this week, and also some help for some of our international legislators. I had to put together some information for them. Monday, May 30th was Memorial Day. I hope you had a good Memorial Day observance. I was here at my desk early, again, working on emails, working on the June plan, working on the upcoming pastoral team meeting, working on identifying which website domains. You know, we actually have like over 800 website domains. And so each month, some of them come up for renewal, and I identify to my staff which ones we still need. We usually keep them all. Some of them we can eliminate because they were only for very ad hoc purposes. Then had a quick lunch, and then, let's see, I worked more on the House races right after lunch till about 1:45, and then I worked 1:45 to 2:15 on some messaging regarding the Dobbs case from the Supreme Court. 2:15, worked on a special statement that I am sending out in these coming days. 2:45, worked on the, 2:45, worked on some database work here at my desk, data that I have to pull together for upcoming projects. 3:15, some posting, social media posting, and website posting that I had to prepare. 4 o'clock, did more reading. 4:30, took my half-hour walk, which I do each day, a half-hour vigorous walk. And then 5 o'clock, worked on some material that I had to look at regarding new staff members that we are bringing on board, and also finished out planning, or almost finished, the June planning. Then had some dinner and signed some cards, went to bed very early. So that was Memorial Day. May the 30th, 2022. You know, in an age where there could be and should be a whole lot more transparency, both in the operations of the church and the state, I enjoy bringing you these daily updates as an exercise in transparency and accountability. You know, we who do the work of the Lord never need to be afraid of answering the question, what did you do all day? And so thank you for supporting me in that, for following these updates. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon.